Right now, there's a brain inside your stomach. Not a metaphor, not a saying, an actual brain with over 500 million neurons, its own nervous system, its own memory, and in some ways, a mind of its own. You didn't know it was there. Most people don't. But it's been running your body in the background for your entire life, making decisions, sending signals, sometimes even overriding your actual brain when it thinks it knows better. Scientists call it the enteric nervous system, but most researchers just call it what it is: the second brain. And the story of how humans ended up with two brains instead of one is stranger than almost anything else about your body. Let's get into it. The second brain lives inside the walls of your gut. It stretches from your esophagus all the way down through your intestines. It contains more neurons than the entire spinal cord of a cat, more than the brain of most reptiles. And here's the wildest part. It can operate completely independently. Even if your main brain was somehow disconnected from your gut, your second brain would keep working. It would still digest food, still control muscle contractions, still respond to threats, still send chemical signals throughout your body. No other organ in the human body can do that. So how did this happen? Why do humans have two brains? The answer goes back over 500 million years. Before animals had heads, they had guts. The earliest multicellular creatures were basically just tubes floating in the ocean. They ate on one end, digested in the middle, and expelled waste on the other. They didn't have eyes, brains, or thoughts, but they did need something to control that tube. So evolution built a nervous system around the digestive tract. Nerves that could sense food, trigger digestion, and expel waste. This was the very first nervous system in animal history. And when animals eventually evolved brains millions of years later, the gut nervous system didn't disappear. It stayed. It grew. And it became something extraordinary. Fast forward to today. Your second brain still remembers this ancient job, and it's shockingly powerful. It produces around 95% of the serotonin in your body. Serotonin is the chemical linked to mood, happiness, and calm, which means most of your emotional chemistry is not being made in your head, it's being made in your stomach. This is why you get butterflies when you're nervous, why stress makes you nauseous, why depression often comes with digestive issues. Your gut isn't just reacting to your emotions. In many cases, it's causing them. In 2013, researchers at the University of California ran a study where they fed people a specific type of probiotic bacteria for 4 weeks. Then they scanned their brains. The results were shocking. The people who consumed the bacteria showed measurable changes in the emotional processing centers of their brains. The gut had rewritten how their minds worked. This connection is called the gut-brain axis. It's a two-way highway of nerves, hormones, and chemical signals constantly running between your stomach and your skull. And the signals travel in both directions. Your brain talks to your gut, but your gut talks back, and it talks a lot. Roughly 90% of the signals traveling along your vagus nerve, one of the largest nerves in your body, are going from your gut to your brain, not the other way around. Which means your stomach is telling your brain what to do far more often than your brain is telling your stomach. There's more. Your second brain also houses trillions of bacteria, your gut microbiome. And these bacteria produce chemicals that directly influence your mood, your appetite, your sleep, and even your personality. Scientists have transplanted gut bacteria from anxious mice into calm mice. The calm mice became anxious. They did the reverse, and the anxious mice became calm. Your personality might not just live in your brain, it might partly live in your gut. So why does this feel like a secret? Why doesn't anyone talk about it? Because for most of history, humans believed emotions came from the heart and thought came from the head. We built entire cultures around that idea. And when scientists finally started studying the gut in the 1990s, the discovery was so strange that even doctors resisted it for years. But the truth is now impossible to ignore. You are not one mind in one body. You are two intelligent systems, constantly communicating, constantly negotiating. And the older one, the one in your gut, has been running the show far longer than the one in your skull. Every gut feeling you've ever had was not your imagination. It was your other brain speaking.